My loves, good morning and welcome to another little day in the life vlog thing. It's a Saturday, it's a day off. We've already been productive this morning. Now it's time to relax a little bit, maybe cook some lunch. I've already done lots of cleaning this morning of the flat, of myself, as you can see. We've had some breakfast. I have a few things to show you today, which I'm excited about. And other than that, it's just gonna be a day to chill, to reset, to also catch up with a friend because I have a dinner out later tonight. Lots of nice things to squeeze into one day. And as always, I just want to take you along with me. As you might be able to tell, though the sheen of sweat is yet to reappear after a shower, it probably won't be too long until it does. Summer has appeared. Summer has appeared very quickly and very violently, but it's lovely. There are blue skies. It's like consistently 24 degrees. So it's, you know, we're all adjusting to that kind of change of season at the moment. And it's really nice to have fresh fruit in the fridge again. But before we get into anything else today, I received a delivery. The heat may have caused it some issues. I really hope not, but I'm really excited to show you guys. In this corner may make it look like I am some kind of, you know, internet shopaholic. I promise there is method to the madness, because the Sephora bag, which you can see here, my parents are coming to visit soon. We do not have Sephora in the UK, so my mum always requests a couple of things. It is Francesco's birthday on Monday, so I have a couple of things that I need to keep, you know, hidden in their original packaging until then. And this little white box is what I want to show you. And it is a delivery from chocolate, from the Craft Chocolate Shop. So I've ordered from this company, I think once or twice before. There's also a company I like to shop online with called Voglio Cioccolato, which is based specifically here in Italy. Typically when I was in the UK, and if you're watching from the UK, a great place to get your craft chocolate from is Cocoa Runners. But let me show you what's inside this little box. So, Sandra, if you're watching, shout out. Thank you, Sandra. Okay, so a little bit of kind of context for the order. In here is mostly stuff from a couple of brands I've never tried, but have been wanting to try for a long time, and something I found on sale from a brand that I already know I like. The most adorable and actually quite clever thing that we're going to look at is the Quality Assurance chocolate bar. Big Dennis van Essen, who is obviously the main man behind Craft Chocolate Shop, in an effort to ensure your order arrives in perfect condition, we've included this Quality Assurance chocolate bar for your review upon receipt. Please let us know if you find it to have melted, bloomed, or been damaged in any way. Otherwise, enjoy it. How cute. Also from one of the most like iconic and delicious Austrian chocolate brands. I've tried one of their bars before and was delicious. So very happy to inspect this Milchschokolade to check the quality of everything. It feels like it's still intact. At the moment it's like 26 degrees. So I think within a month online chocolate orders might be a bit risky, but at the moment for temperature I think we're still doing okay. But thank you, Dennis. Also, I don't remember ordering this, so I'm wondering if this is like a little kind of gift or a little free sample. Amidei is a brand that I have reviewed on the channel previously and have loved. So very happy to receive this summery sounding strawberry, raspberry and cherry dark chocolate. Thank you very much again, Dennis and Sandra. But let's get into what we have ordered, starting with this Oaxacan sampler from Taza. This is an American brand that makes all of their chocolate in this kind of old-fashioned stone ground Mexican style. So the idea being that it isn't perfectly smooth and professional. It's a little bit rough, but it's kind of a way that chocolate was made, you know, I don't know, decades, centuries ago, that is apparently still absolutely delicious. So we have 4 different kinds in here. This is a brand I've been wanting to try for a while. I adore their packaging. It's so pretty and so enticing too. In here, if I remember correctly, we have a guajillo chili bar. We have a vanilla chocolate bar. I think this one, yeah, ground cinnamon. There we go. And also kind of just standard dark chocolate bar as well. All of them over 50% cocoa to get a real kind of flavour of that Mexican chocolate. Super excited to try this. I can imagine it's not going to be like anything else I've tried before. Probably both in taste and texture, so very excited. Inside this bubble wrap, we have something that I got that was reduced. It was on sale from Anna Day, a brand that I've loved for a little while now, based here in Italy. And this is their dark chocolate and hazelnut cream spread, or nocciolata, I guess you would call it here. Made with just the fanciest Italian hazelnuts and dark chocolate. So it's not going to be super sweet. It's going to be properly nutty, being at least 50% hazelnuts, which is pretty much unheard of. I think Nutella is something like 8 or 13% hazelnuts, just for context. Sugar, cocoa mass, and cocoa. That's it. That's it. Nothing else. No nonsense. Just an absolute punch in the face of flavor. I'm so excited to taste this. And in here, the most expensive, but also the most exciting of the purchases I made. In here, we have chocolate from Dick Taylor. This is a huge name in craft chocolate, and not just because they have those words on the packaging. And it's a brand I've been wanting to try for a long time. Okay, let's go in order though. I got their vanilla milk chocolate. This is a 55% chocolate. Look at that packaging. It's just beautiful. They use milk from a family farm, and it's just, everything about it is so stunning. And all it contains, as always being craft chocolate, is just cocoa, sugar, milk, cocoa butter, vanilla bean. That's it. Gorgeous. Also, because it's an American brand, I felt like I couldn't say no to their peanut butter 55% chocolate. Again, gorgeous packaging. What else do we have here? Yes, so this one is a 73%, so a much darker chocolate, but with brown butter, cocoa nibs, and sea salt. Stunning sounding combination. I have had brown butter or just butter in general in another kind of chocolate bar that was beautiful. I believe it may have been from Hogarth. And finally, just because it felt wrong not to try something a bit more classic, their 73% dark chocolate with fleur-de-sel salt. Absolutely buzzing to try this brand, to try Taza, and of course to probably just eat this stuff with a spoon. Again, no idea if this was a gift or I don't know, maybe if you spend over a certain amount, they kind of throw in a free sample. Shall we open the quality assurance chocolate bar now? The fact that chocolate even comes in packaging this small is just adorable. 8 grams of 60% milk chocolate. Let's get our teeth into it. Dennis, if you're watching, if you're here, perfect condition. No melting, no blooming, no damage. 10 su 10. Okay, I think it's about time we go out and run some errands. I have one last birthday gift to buy for Francesco, a couple of bits and pieces to get from the supermarket, an appointment to make, some other boring things. Hopefully then we'll have time to come back and do some recipe writing before heading out for dinner later. Sunglasses may have been overkill. It's like 6:30 p.m. and cloudy. So you might not be able to see it, you might hear it. The pollen is aggressive today. We're back. We're sweating, but all of the necessary purchases were made. Shower gel in bulk because it's the summer and I refuse to spend big bucks on something that goes down the drain anyway. I stopped by the kind of organic store near us to get some Rapunzel because I love a bit of muesli in the summer in place of porridge because, as I said before, you can take the girl out of Northern Europe, but you can't take the Northern Europe out of the girl. This, with a bit of yogurt and some milk, hits, and is super filling. Some coffee. And I wasn't actually in need of some strawberry jam, but I saw this in the same store. I got the muesli, and it looks delish. And if there's one thing Italy does, well, I don't know who I'm kidding. Italy does almost every kind of food-related thing better than the UK. But if there's one, if there's one thing in a jar they do better, it's strawberry jam. I'm sorry, I love Scottish strawberries, but oh my god, the jam here is exceptional. Also, stopped by our local kind of big bookshop. I say local, I'm pretty sure it's national, but stopped by the bookshop to get Francesco a little gift card for his birthday and a tiny, tiny, adorable birthday card. I don't know why, but I'm always tempted by these super mini ones. It feels like a challenge to try and write something nice on them when they're this small. I have an hour before dinner, so I'm going to see how quickly I can write a recipe post for the blog. Can it be done in an hour with my sense of easy distraction, procrastination? Probably not, but we're going to start it anyway. So the place I'm meeting a friend tonight is a kind of classic osteria, which is the kind of place where you can get typical regional Italian food. So for example, it will be typical of the kind of Venice region that we are in. And they're typically not too expensive, and you typically get very, very good food at these places. So I'm excited. It's one I've never tried before, so let's go.